Alright, so I have the first two recordings for my first two runs of the patch with unlocking the new character and playing the new character. Unfortunately, I lost the audio, so I will be doing a voiceover to try and release the content. Since it should be interesting. Here, I've got interesting passive options. Bombardment is really good for just destroying a whole bunch of enemies. I take navigation inflation since I want the greed, and like it means I can buy more orbs that I see that are new. I'm just trying to collect a bit of money here. Yes, we have navigation inflation, so I can collect them later. But it's not; those coins would probably wouldn't have been there later, and also this map is just pretty trivial. And I don't like to lean in too heavily on navigation inflation. Usually, it'll grant you quite a bit of value, and you don't need to try hard to uh, for it to give you that value. Solid damage. I think here I just take some funny shots. Like I have a refresh here. There's nothing I really need to focus particularly on. I tried to get some of the coins on that side, but it didn't work out. So then I just do the classic roll shot. We've all seen it many times. Nothing's new here. Umbrella is solid here. It's a lot of extra bonuses. Pockets and probably not going to be doing much for a while. I can't remember which boss we were versing. If we're versing Mullet, definitely wouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, this is just an easy map, so I'm just cleaning up a bit. Setting up my bombs. Very nice damage. I see this orb, which looks really interesting. Because like both of the benefits are very positive, and this is just level 1. Like stacking the circle is great, generally not as great outside of Crucible when you can't get -1 crit on the board, and then guaranteed no crits. But yeah, it's solid. That being said, it's probably still just insane if you can hit the orb, which substitutes all crit damage for extra damage. Unfortunately, I missed the crit here, which it really sucks. It means I'm almost definitely going to lose health here. I get the crit on this roll, and I miss the refresh, which I don't think it's good that I missed the refresh there. That means that I can get another roll. I try and get the stack here. Unfortunately, the crit doesn't set it up, so technically I lost 4 damage. I get another roll here, which not a bad hit. It could have hit the refresh there, which would have been amazing, but unfortunately it didn't. So I'm definitely taking another hit here. Here, I just want to try and get a big dagger hit. I hit the refresh, which is really lucky, and it just means that my stone is definitely getting the kill. Because if I'd had to reload here, that would have been very unfortunate. Anyway, he's dead. I have an option to get the newly nerfed Spintress payment, which would have been amazing, but I'm trying to get the new character, and Spintress payment's not going to help me with that. And now all of these passes are insane. If I take the +1 balance on per reload here, it's really good with my dumbbell. There's lots of extra stack. The PS is probably just the pick here. But I took intentional over because I want to try and delay fights to try and hit as many slimed pegs as possible for the new passive. Here, Short Fuse has a few interesting combos. Sand Arrows has a few more that I enjoy. Sometimes popping bombs in one hit is not positive. And Sand Arrows is technically negative, never negative. It's just sometimes it's just not going to activate, which is unfortunate. But you know you can have your 20% dodge chances and it'll just dodge for you, which is amazing. Very nice job there. I proc the bomb, but it's probably not going to be able to be put to use, especially since I can just clean up. There's a Dog Dob option here, and Two's Company, which it's a new slime peg, and I'm trying to unlock the slime character, so of course I take it. I think it's probably one of the worst of the slime pegs. I think that and poison are probably just not that effective. Because I think double damage slime just means it doubles the damage of the peg you hit, which isn't actually that impressive. But it all adds up obviously. So I'm not going to complain. It's not like it didn't put in good work this run. This one's pretty excellent. The only problem is it's a tough map to navigate on. I just had to double check there, make sure I was getting rid of a stone. It's tough to navigate on, so I do miss out on the boss, which is unfortunate. But I get two reasonable options here. Basalt Totem is probably a little bit too early to take a Basalt Totem. I don't know exactly how I want to allocate my money. And Molten Gold is just some nice extra money. Yeah, but yeah, I had to double check there to make sure I was getting rid of my stone since it was renamed to Pebble. First time checking out the new orb, and the shot was pretty mediocre. I get a few slimes, but nothing that's going to allow me to try and unlock the new character. Which, I mean, like, you don't expect it from one level 1 sliming orb. You'd probably want 2 or 3 level 1 sliming orbs. 2 or 3 higher level slime orbs. As well as preferably some of the slime passives, since there are some very nice slime passives you can hit. Anything that increases the number of hits, as well as uh, every 11 pegs hit slime orb. There's a 4-book vacation here, which is very interesting. It's a really good, honestly, excluding the Inferno, all of those options were very solid. Get a bit of navigation inflation value there. A bit of max health is nice. Duplicate an orb just to increase my chance. Luckily, it's level 3 already, which is really nice. Just to try and increase my chances of getting the new character. Since the sooner I played him, the happier I was going to be. This first shot I get 2 bombs, which is amazing. It just completely shuts down any pinging option. As well as I set up my bombs for the future shots. So I just don't have to worry about anything whatsoever. And here I see this summoning circle, which I presumed that, like, I was considering not taking summoning circle here. But then, like, just because I thought it was going to be, I don't know, I can't remember why. I just considered that it couldn't possibly do what it said it did, because that would be so incredibly strong. And as I found out, it did exactly what you would think it would do. And it is probably the strongest orb in the game. It's so insane. But yeah, it's it's just incredible what it can do, frankly. Like, even if it's just shooting stones, it's still amazing. Pebbles, it's still amazing. Yeah, at this point I'm just shocked. Like, how did that? How is this? How did it get printed? Like, what? We get a summon on the new orb here, which is cool. I missed both the refreshes though, which is really unfortunate. I was aiming for them, but yeah. This is applies double damage slime to the first peg hit, so I made sure to aim there one to try and get as many slimed pegs together to try and get the new character. Here I'm just aiming for a refresh. I keep missing it, and it's very unfortunate. And I missed it there again. Like, there were quite a few avenues right there where it could have hit it. But as you'll notice, like, the boss is at 300 HP. And, like, yes, I'm losing health, but with this shot, a summoning circle on a dagger, like, I'm not really under any pressure. He's under 50 health at this point. There's an active bomb right there. I just finish it. A few good boss fights if I could get hit here. Another ballad is insane. I have to upgrade that, of course. It's just too good. Here I see this new one, and I think that it looks really interesting. So I just take it. And the other passives, I kind of can't take the self damage. Kinetic meteorite is like, I'm fine to pick it up, but over other things, generally not. Here, this is insane. Being able to shoot 3 of the orbs. I know 2 of them immediately entered, but that's part of the why it's so good. And then Spherede's Fate just looks very interesting. It's not as strong since I think that's just a bland orb. It doesn't have any of the positives effects of the orb that you're shooting, which means it can pop pegs that your shot would have otherwise popped and deny value. But I think it's solid enough. It's definitely not like Matilska strong, I think. Here I get another one, which is just insane. Like, look at the damage it can get off. This is what, a 3-2 peg, and it got like 200 damage very quickly. Like, you definitely do notice the double damage slime stuff. Yeah, all of this stuff is normal. I get a reorganizer here, which I don't take because obviously it's probably worth taking actually because of how strong the combo is. And I think later on I do hit the combo. I do hit duplication potion. But it's just, yeah, so I'm saying. Just a bit of damage here. Just enough to not pop the shields, which is kind of unfortunate, but like, I don't need any help for this map. First of all, the bombs can just clear the map by themselves, and second of all, like, these knights don't pose much of a threat. Yeah, but having that intentional oboe to just decrease the health loss, I think was very nice for the boss fight. The boss fight would have been much more sketchy if I hadn't had it. But it's also just like, it's doing a very solid job of just keeping my health up. Which is nice. I really do like intentional oboe quite a bit. It scales so well with max health increase as well. Here I noticed the name change. And pointed out. I try and greed a bit from my navigation inflation just before the shop. I quickly checked the shop here. I didn't notice any of the new slime or slime pigs. This one does look interesting. Yeah, you probably can't really tell, but I definitely said it there. Yeah, I'm basically just saying there that I don't plan on taking that shop. Like the going left just seems better. Here I have an Eye of Turtle option, which Eye of Turtle on Pedal Intuition is just very fun to be able to see any of the new slime, any of the new pegs really. So of course I had to take it. Here we're probably going to be losing a bit of health here to the pingers. But like we get a summoning shot right now, so yeah, it goes insane, hits a bunch of bombs, and we just finish up the fight from there. Yep, we get a summoning dagger to finish up, which is just a ton of damage. The summoning circle is just so insane. We see a new one, Generator. I think. All right, sorry, this is the actual weakest. The doubling one is cool, but I'm not sure. I really don't think this one's that strong. It's also hard to read and understand what it does, much like the poison one. That being said, the poison one can actually put in solid damage. I'm not sure how much the lightning one actually does. I'm just failing a bit to here to get some extra coins. Since we have quite a lot of health regen with Cookie, so it's fine for me to lose a bit of health. Especially since Intentional Oboe is just decreasing the damage I'm taking. I try to open up those bombs there, I don't get that, which is sad. Tiny bit more bombs here and then we can trivialize this fight. Problem is the bombs that I can hit are not in the best spots. Here, here I don't know exactly what shooting Summoning Circle on an empty deck does. I presumed it did nothing, which is why I cancelled it. Turns out it's still just insane. It's kind of like just a mini Matyelska. But yeah, I don't take too much damage this fight. Thanks to all of the bombs. Bomb Baton is just so good for denying the early damage. I think I shoot the Summoning Circle. Oh, still don't shoot it. Yep, Summoning Circle is just insane. The credible new art surprised me for a second. I've seen so many ballads this round. I really could have done a nice crit thing. Not that you have to really try for non-crucible runs, but yeah. Yeah, this fight's always going to be a bit annoying, I think. I'm probably just going to lose a bit of health here. Still, a lot of damage in that shot. 427, very impressive. Like, this is just a level 1 dagger. I don't even have any real damage increase with passives. It's just the power of the double-double and Summoning Circle. Sorry, just the double-double. Bombs here to just prevent a tiny bit more damage I'm taking. If I could have gotten one more bomb here, that would have been great, but tiny bit more damage. I aim towards the refresh, I think. I hit it. So here I try and read this new orb. I think it's very interesting. I don't think it's as strong as the refresh orb. It's also much weaker with explosive force because it refreshes the board immediately, and I presume then stops the explosive force. But it should be able to create a lot of stuff. Here, I don't want to take the fight and have the chance that I go right. I've been screwed over a lot recently with my aiming, so I definitely don't hate that choice. Here, I have the option for crit hemolysis or refresher course. I don't have tons of crits on the board, so I just take the refresher course, especially since crit hemolysis can do some stupid things, and it's not probably not exactly what I want to be doing this run. If we can get a bomb here, that would be great, but we don't. Oh, we do, but just not enough. A lot of wasted damage because of it. I hit the bomb that I was aiming for, which is nice. Missed the crit though. And they get the heal off, which really messes with bomb breakpoints from now on. He just stays alive. Intentional Robo, as you can see, is just putting in so much extra work here. I think I might potentially trash this here for a summoning shot, but I don't. Yep. A little bit of heal off of Cookie. Also, we have Lollipop, so we just want to aim at a refresh every single time we can. So much damage here. Summoning Circle just gets so much power. We hit both refreshes there, which is great. Since we really just don't want to lose too much health for this fight. And in terms of not losing too much health for this fight, we're actually doing very well. This health still being alive at 5 shield, shield being left alive at 5 health is unfortunate. And we just missed the bomb there, it looks like. Yep. Luckily, we've got another summoning circle coming up, which can probably just one-shot the boss. Which is very ideal, since we don't want to be taking the 9 damage pings every turn. I aim towards the refreshes. And yeah, as you can see, it just tears them apart. So much power. And we even get the bomb kill. Very nice. We don't lose too much health. None of these we care about. Yep, and looking at these passes, we've got safety net, which is pretty solid. Your refresh also crit. Yeah, that's not it. And yeah, obviously the peg back here is just insane. 2 extra refreshes is exactly what we want, really. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about this boss. We should kind of just win. Summoning Circle being last, obviously very unfortunate. One of the other nice things about the peg bag is the combination it has with Refresher Course. Just such a solid shot here on Summoning Circle. It's just such a good orb. 564 damage. Like, it doesn't even matter that was such low damage. For how many pegs it popped, but... Yep. Obviously, though, we're getting a lot of slime, so I'm really hoping I'm getting the new character by this point. Also, it doesn't even matter, because even if he does reach us, we just full heal with Cookie. Oh, so the lightning slimes there actually were putting in work. I don't hate that. No crit on the dagger, but I just don't need it. I have a choice for a rubber resolve here. And I like both. Honestly, I like all 3 of these quite a lot. But the rubber resolve is just very cool. I mean, that would have been my first time seeing it, but it's just really cool. So here I have a bunch of options. Popping corn is... I already have a lot of healing in Cookie, but popping corn gives me like that last bit of healing that I might need. So I just take it. Like Cookie Peg Bag should just keep me topped up, but just in case it doesn't. Yeah, getting a bouncy on the splash orb is slime orb, sorry, is very good. And also I just really like the extra bouncy orb. They're really good. And it has cool synergy with Spheroide's Fate. Although Spheroide's Fate only summons a plain copy. Having the blindfold pro attack, also nice. It's just stacking up. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything here, but yeah. But the generator orb, I think it's actually putting in a lot of work. I I'm a bit, yeah. I'm in the park on this one. I think it's like not the most amazing slime orb, but it's pretty solid. Yeah, yeah. This is just always going to be insane damage. Summoning circle on a dagger orb with, I think we have a tiny bit of stacking crit damage is so good. Refresh course, just putting in all the hard work there. Yeah, with the pure damage. I'm making sure to aim. I made sure to aim away from the crit there as well, which I'm sure you can tell. But yeah, this boss is almost dead. Like he's not even halfway there. Summoning circle, even on this stone, is just still insane. Okay, bit odd. I thought I'd aim away from the crit there just because it's so much less damage. Here I've probably got a good rubber result set up because there's a really good chance that I have a good shot for the next shot. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I just get the kill there. I really like or bust. Nimble is also cool. I want to try and get it for a crit comp, but I don't take either of them because bullying my deck's a bad idea. And here I get the option for a Machoska shell, which it sounds very nice, doesn't it? I probably could have taken +2/+0 there, and that would have been amazing. And I could have gotten rid of Dagob and focused, but I didn't need to. That doesn't sound very good to me, honestly. And besides, having the split is exactly what I was looking for to try and get the new character. Since all I want to do is stack through Refresher Course, and once I'm stacked slightly, Matilska's just going to be adding so much damage. Summoning Circle being insane like normal. I even get to get the kill because of all the bombs I popped. It's okay here is cool, but we're not taking it obviously. Collect a bit of money. Looks like we don't have a shot that fast, but a solid first hit. We're going to take a bit of damage from it, but we have more than enough healing. Like the cookie plus popping combo is kind of crazy for making sure we stay at full health when combined with the like pigback we have. Reorganizer. I uh I like Reorganizer quite a bit. Obviously, I don't think it's a good take. We're getting a lot of passive, so the chance I get a duplication potion actually isn't too bad. But also, that's not a good hedge. We're already going to win, and I don't. If we're getting a strong passive, I don't need to make it even stronger. I missed the crit there, which is unfortunate, but it pays out in the end. That's a lot of bombs. Yeah, bomb baton, no bombulet. I skipped the bombulet instead of pig bag, which I think was well worth it. Here I have the refresh circle. I think it's good. I'm probably going to keep pronouncing that weirdly, which is interesting. I have bouncy. I was just saying right there that if I was going to take any of them, it would be the extra bouncy one, but yep. Um, I'm trying to get the new character, so removing all orbs is like really not what I want to do. But my deck is probably summoning circle, I guess. Apart from summoning circle, my deck was bad enough that I could have just done that. Summoning circle though just improves my deck's power just so much. Also, the fact that it's shooting an extra bounty orbs hilarious, and he's literally already dead. Because that's what happens when you move Josko Chill into this boss instead of like Wand of Scar ultimate power. He just straight up dies. Spinet's option there is actually interesting. If I was trying to play, I might have taken it because 3 Spinets per shot is pretty insane. Like, probably not more insane than a Matioska, and just wow, shoot scale here is amazing. Branch of Ember though, it's even more insane. I have Sand Arrows, so the combo where I could just get to stop enemies is kind of insane. Obviously, I'm like not versing enemies that I'm going to be stopping. I don't know about that one. I don't really agree with that one. I do think that more scaling matters more. And also, like, oh yeah, I guess branch member doesn't matter for the boss fight. I just like getting the combos, okay? Yep, House of Slime here is amazing. Okay. That sounds like I have more health regen than than what I already need, so I'm just not going to take that. We just have a full buy here. Round Guard is crazy. We Filibuster solid. Special Pegs Contribute also solid. And the remove's definitely worth it here. I think that Toys Company was probably the best remove, but uh, okay, I'm no remove here. I don't hate it. I'm just trying to go for the character after all. Yeah, but as you can see with this run, we did rather nicely for ourselves. Plus three refreshes with refresher course and cookie combo means that we basically just don't die, especially when combined with intentional over keeping us alive the early game. Getting that early intentional over is just very nice. And yes, I still do agree with my option to greet it. We almost got exploded on there, which would have been unfortunate. Apart from the fact that we had Buckle. So it was actually unfortunate we had Round Guard. Still not bad, basically no health loss. Taking a Matryoshka is definitely the correct play if I want to win here. However, like I've said multiple times, I'm not actually planning on winning, so I'm going to end up skipping it. Uh, I don't care about winning, I just want to unlock the new character. And healing there is technically just correct. There's literally no point in healing, but I mean, I have the money. Yeah, yep, summoning circle on this. This is like exactly what we wanted. You can see it's turned a lot, and with the refresh happening, you can see all of the stuff it's turned. It's pretty solid. It's not at the level that we need to unlock the new character just yet, but it's good enough. It's good for now. Lots of AoE bomb damage, which is nice. I think we have plus 10 bomb damage, so yeah. I mean, like, you can kind of tell that we have plus 10 bomb damage, but it's really not adding much. I think that person should, like, 100% be changed. Could probably combine with the bomb swapper one here, frankly. Like, neither of them are just necessary for bomb comps at all. So combining them makes them actually really interesting for bomb comp. We've almost got orange dead. Unfortunately, we can't hit the one that we need to aim at to kill, but yeah, I'd say that's pretty solid damage. Oh, that was only 400. I thought it was 4,000. I was just playing a what's it called run, Crismolosis, so I'm very used to seeing high numbers, especially since that was also a squares run. But yeah, we're just picking them off. Our health literally hasn't been dented yet. Like, look, 93 out of 107, and once I shoot this shot, which I'm shooting at this refresh here, it's just gonna full heal. Yeah, it's not even close. Like, look at how quickly that popping corn was moving. Also, Spheroday's Fate just, yeah. It's kind of hilarious, huh? Yeah, you're most definitely dead now. And what do we have? We have +4, +6. Yep, this is exactly why the Matryoshka cell was just so worth it. Like, sure, the start of the fight was a bit rough, and we actually almost got exploded on as well, which, I mean, we could have very easily controlled with our discard passes. Here, I actually don't have a good shot. I managed to hit the refresh, because of course I do. But you know, at this point I'm a bit scared, like, I'm not sure how many slimed pegs I've hit. I thought I finished it earlier, but I thought I would have gotten an achievement earlier if I'd finished it. So now I'm just praying. Like, these Faradays and Matryoshka combo really good. And then, you know, I'm talking about stuff. Early intentional oboe, very cool. Dumbbell, very nice. Talking about balance greed, perhaps. Refresher course hard carrying my damage. Definitely, I agree with that one. Matryoshka. And then, yep, we unlocked it as well as a bunch of new orbs and relics. All of which I think are pretty cool. The slime one's probably not so much, but